Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. I don't remember whether that one was or whether we didn't even go... I don't know if we even looked at that one. We may not have actually made it down there and looked at that one. I came straight down and I got to that one there. I'm wondering if we ought to take another trip back here and just go to these two while we see... You know, I'm thinking actually we should. This one's now finished. I got 32 of them, so I've now got 64 alien plant life samples. And I want to go up through here. So physical projectile damage, we can change that back around and we can do that again in a bit. Temperate tree arboretum is the one that we need so that we can get to green electronics. We have to have this one. We've got no choice. So we want to be able to do this. This requires production data core, red science analyzer, and the alien plant life sample in order to be able to do it. So I'm going to start that research. Now I'm looking in here and I'm wondering, like there, inputs, that doesn't take an alien plant life. Where am I supposed to put the alien plant life sample? Oh, there, right. Processing tech lab. Yeah, we do actually have to go and put it in the processing tech lab rather than any of the others. So that's the Henry Ashworth logistic tech lab. I need the processing tech lab, which is those over there. We need to run over there, and we will manually apply 32 in each of these tech labs so that they can go and do their thing. Now we've got this is all full down here, so they should be able to work through them pretty quick, but this is the one where we've got to put in these alien plant life samples. So there's one going in there, and then there's 32, another lot going into there. So we've got the samples now underway. 77% worked through there. Let's go and have a look at this one. That is 40% down there. Is that how many we're going to have to use? That's all the way down. 9, 8, 7. And that's complete. Right, it is. We do actually have to have one alien plant life sample per cycle in order to make this work, which is going to make it difficult for us. That is definitely going to make life difficult for us. Now, the other thing that we're going to want to be able to do is we're going to need some combat. I've got a gun turret right there, which takes a submachine gun, and then that's range, shooting speed 10. I don't have anything else at the moment. That is all we've got. We don't have any other guns. I got logistics, I got exploration here with radars. I've just got a gun turret, which means that we're going to need fire. We're going to need magazines. We're going to need weapons. We're going to need something down there in order to protect our own interests in our factory in order to stop these aliens from invading us and destroying us. Now, it sort of makes most sense to put them up here, to be honest, and sort of allow them to work their way up towards that, because that way we can keep the gun turrets supplied with ammunition quite easily. It's not going to be very difficult to keep them neatly and permanently supplied. That being said, though, there may be something to... Let's remove the walls. There may be something to say for putting them down here and having the gun turrets down here. Now, which way do I want to go? I want to go all the way down through this island, and then I want to go further down here so that I'm down there. That is now just starting to uncover down here. So we've got one more, plus there's a tree down here as well. And I want to get that tree if I can. So we're going to run all the way down through. I've got one more radar, plus I've also got some electric poles, so we can extend the radar out a little bit and head further south so that I can keep an eye on what these aliens are doing, I'm hoping. Just to give us a little bit of a clue, a little bit of a heads up. Now, I did say that I was wondering whether people wanted me to use the explosive excavation where you can create water. And we could excavate our way through some of these land bridges just to make it a little bit safer for us. The general consensus of opinion seemed to be, because I asked a question on our Discord server, and the general consensus of opinion on the Discord server was, no, don't do it. Don't go doing that, because it doesn't feel right. So I won't do it. I'm going to drop that one on there, which means that I can now keep an eye on what these are doing. Got behemoth psychers in here. I got very large everything in here. Big scarabs in it. Speed 40 kilometers an hour. These things are insanely fast. If they decide they're coming after me, I am in big trouble. I am in deep doo-doo if those things decide they're coming after me. So we've got to hope that we can fend, if they're able to if they're all able, the big creatures, to get across the land bridges, I am in serious trouble. I am in really, really serious trouble. Now, I've got another puffer nest over here. It's not another garden. We've got crystal rocks, so they don't actually give anything, really. There's a load of oil here, which is nice. It's nice to get a load of oil. And then there's a bit more, there's more oil. We've got loads of oil in this patch. Plus, we've got some natural gas over that side. But both those are no good to us. That, though, desert tree, that's the one that we want to get. We'll have that tree. And we'll take that back with us. So there's no more gardens down here. And now the aliens, I'm not going to try to weave my way in through any other aliens. We're going to run back up. And I'm going to build a little bit of wall as we go up. I've got... Actually, I don't have any wall here. There's the wall. There's 5 of them. Let's make another 5 of them. There, I got 10 bits of wall. We will put some defenses up here. I'm not going to put the defenses across that bit. We'll put the defenses up way up at the top in a really narrow point. Now, I think aliens being able to attack us is a case of when and not if. So we are going to inevitably at some point have an attack coming through. So we kind of want to put down a few walls here just to persuade them that maybe this is not going to be their greatest move. How successful we're going to be at persuading them not to attack, I don't really know. I need to build some guns, and then I need to get some firearm magazines being made. And we need to... Well, ideally what we want is... We want the guns, and we also want to have belts running down to them and supplying a constant supply of ammunition. Now, I don't want to build a belt across here, because to do that, I'd have to make the bridge solid, and I absolutely don't want to do that, because I'm still holding out hope that the aliens can't get across there. But it's a question of waiting and seeing. And we also want to have a look in here. Desert Farming 1 right in here. That opens up those recipes. Desert Farming 2 opens up those recipes right there. That requires me to get green science analyzers. The production data core 1 is we've already got, so that won't be too difficult. But I've got to open up these other items here. But I need 128 alien plant life samples for that to work. And then I've got to go to you, and I need another 64 alien plant life samples for that one to work. So that I can get the advanced desert garden cultivation right there. Which is there. 2 alienated fertilizer, 1 desert garden, 30 alien plant life samples and a mineral water, and I get back 2 desert gardens. That takes 60 seconds. So I can very quickly generate a whole load of desert gardens once I get that upgrade. But I've got to get to it first. And that's the really tricky part. Like the swamp farming upgrade here. I've got to have all the same sorts... Well, no, it doesn't actually matter. To build up to it matters not in the slightest. I just need to get to this point. So desert gardens or swamp gardens or temperate gardens, I've got to have one of these paths. Right, one of them must be taken in order to get to this point right here, but I've got to unlock all of these other techs in order to be able to do that, which doesn't make life very easy. Although, actually, there's not that many techs. And you think about it, that there isn't actually that many tech involved. I've just got to decide which one it's going to be. Do I go the temperate, the swamp, or the desert? Now, once I've done one of them, generating more gardens is actually relatively simple. I need the 30 alien plant life samples for that. So let's just assume that we're doing the desert one. Right, if we have a look in our bag right here. Oh no, I got 2 temperate gardens. Right, well, assume I'm doing the temperate, but I haven't got enough temperate gardens here to be able to make this work anyway. Right, no, I don't have enough at the moment. So I need more of them. The temperate tree arboretum. I get 32 from each of the things that I've got so far. That is how many I get. I get 32. Now, these are still spinning. These are still working. At 17 left in there. So, they're still going through. I get 32 from each garden, which means that I can get a total of 64 for that garden right there. And in order to be able to unlock everything, I need 64 for the next level of alien plant life. And then that one there, I need 128, which is 4 more gardens. And then that one I need 64, which is 2 more on top of that. So I need another 6 gardens. Plus I need a spare 30 samples, which makes 7 gardens in total, and I've got 2, which means I've got to get 5 gardens. To be able to advance that any further, I've got to get 5 gardens. Where I'm going to get 5 gardens from, I haven't got a clue. You've got to explore far and wide. There's a behemoth scarab there. You've really got to explore far and wide to be able to reach another 5 gardens. They could be anywhere. They could literally be anywhere. I mean, we have got a lot of green dots scattered around, so the chances are they are around. It's just that I haven't actually got any uncovered at the moment, and to get them uncovered is going to take quite a bit of work. And right now... So, yeah, like, we got our work cut out doing that bit. What we really want is artillery shells. To be able to do that, I want basic artillery right here. This is what I would like to start off with, is the basic artillery. And in order to get that, we need to unlock all of this lot. So if I can get artillery, then we can commence long-range bombardment on the various islands. Which, that's kind of got to be our first long-range goal, is getting that. That one right there. If I get that, then the rest of it does start to become a little bit more simple. But we need to go all the way up through blue electronics to be able to get that, which is definitely not easy. We need to unlock oils. We've got orange electronics. We've got green electronics. We've got to work through various construction components. So we've got new cannons and that. Chemical plants. Advanced material processing with different furnaces. Gas and oil extraction. Yeah. You can see it. We are going to have our work cut out being able to run down that route. It is definitely going to take us a bit of time. The other thing that we want to unlock in the meantime, sort of alongside aiming for that, is the advanced robotics. And I think really we want to be looking at the robotics first. There's construction robots right there. And that goes to robotics on here, which gives us construction, modular roboports, there, roboport, combat robots, ghost entities on destruction, worker robot speed, modular, mechanical components, maybe? I'm looking. That's giving me robotics there. Construction bots is giving me construction bots. Well, that's great and all, but I don't want them. Well, I do technically want them, but those aren't the ones that I'm looking for. I'm looking for logistics robots. Now, I've got some logistics robots, but nowhere near the kind of logistics robots that I want. Advanced logistics robots right there. That is construction bots. Right, well, that's construction robot. Well, where's the logistic robot tool? Construction robot tool. Construction tool. Construction robotics. Where are the logistics bots? Please tell me you haven't hidden them behind another big wall. Oh, there. It's that one. Logistics robots right there. This is the other one that we want to get. So Logistic Data Core 2, that gives us the requested chest and the passive provider chest and the basic logistic robot. And that one we need this little lot, which we've got to go through Orange Electronics to be able to get. And we've got a whole host of other bits right here. And it all starts on the Temperate Tree Arboretum. So everything is locked behind this one right here. That's what we got to do first. Now we got the really basic logistic bots at the moment. But those, they're not actually very great. We need something a little bit grand. Actually, no, we don't. We got the basic construction ones at the moment, so we don't even have the logistic ones yet. We need something altogether grander. We need the better ones. We definitely need to be upgrading and getting those better ones. Before I worry about that, though, I'm going to concern myself with getting some ammunition. We're going to start making ammunition, and we're going to do that over here. I'm going to take an assembling machine. I'm going to do 2 assembling machines side by side like that. I'm going to go into here, and I want gun turrets. No, I want firearm magazines. Gun turrets there. I'll make those manually myself, I think. Actually, no, I won't. I will try... Well, I don't know. The problem with the gun turrets... It needs a submachine gun. Needs gears, pistols, iron plates. Wow, okay, that's quite a process to go and make those. I'm going to make them myself. 46 here. If I go for... I'll make 20 of them for a minute. That's 10. Learn to count, Frith. Right, 20. I'm making 20 of them right now. And then what I will also do is I want to make some more inserters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of inserters like that. And I'm going to go 1 here, I'm going to go 1 here, and then that one and that one are going to go out like this. We're going to go about there, about there. That one's going to go out that way, and that one's going to go onto there. We're going to put power here and here like this, and they're going to start loading these up. Now... They're actually loading pretty slowly, but they will bring the magazines out onto this one over here. So then what we want to do is we want to bring that out this way. I want to bring it straight down from... Actually, I want to go over by 1 more and then bring it down like this. We will go underneath that bit. Bring it down to there. So where do I want to go? I need to take it all the way over to the other side. So I bring it down here, or I can go underneath all of that lot. I think the best bet is to go under this lot, which is going to have to go under here. So we'll go there like that, and then that one, and then this one is going to go all the way over here. As far as it can reach, we'll do that for a second. And then we'll go here, and we will... bring it round and pop that one into there. That should go all the way through. And I can let that one go up to this point, and then we can bring it down. So you can just go above surface here like that. Up. And over like that. Under. I'll do a couple of underground belts here. And then that one is going to go there like that. It's going to go there like that. And it's going to bring that one down there like that. Right, so we have now done the temperate tree arboretum. Before I go and change anything else, I want to see what we've got in the way of these. I got 8 of those left. That's got 6% remaining on that one. This one's got 7. It's got 0% remaining on 15 there. We've actually got 14, I think. And then I've got 2 gardens. So we're not doing great on all of that. So there, I've got that one now, which means that I can start getting the green electronics unlocked. I'm going to finish doing the physical projectile damage first, because I've got a feeling we may be glad of that because of the islands down there. Yeah, the whole... I don't know if I actually finished saying that. The explosive islands, the explosives creating water malarkey... I got the distinct impression that people did not want me doing that. You wanted me to just go with it and see what I could find. See what I could get. Now, I'm going to let both of these dismantle, and that will give us more alien plant life samples in there. Now, I could run the risk and I could run them through there, but we have found already, I've sacrificed a garden into there, and that didn't give us anything at all. I don't really want to chance putting more through. Now, it could end up working out all right for us, but it's not a risk that at the moment that I really want to take. So we are going to leave that. I'll bring that over, and down that way like that. I need to get some more belts, so I'll run and grab those before we go rushing off too far from here. Let's go back over to there, and 1, 2, 3, 4 lots of belts like that. Keep us going for a minute. I think we will go with, like, we've got the bullets being made. We will see if we can get an underground. We'll see if we can get a belt all the way down to. Sorry, I'm just putting that in there. Yeah, we'll see if we can get a belt all the way down here. Right? We'll see if we can get a belt, well, down to that one. We want to get a belt down to there where we've got the wall. Down here is not going to make any difference. We've got to keep an eye on the pollution. That pollution is going to get down here before too long. I was wondering if this island here was connected to this island, although I suspect that if it is joined onto that island, they already would have started traveling all the way down and around in order to come back up here, which makes me think that they're not actually connected together. So we don't need to worry about them. Now, we've got trouble all the way around here. I got a swamp garden there. And, of course, there is a way that we could find out if we can successfully repel invasions across a land bridge, and that is go to that swamp garden. I've got a swamp garden right there that is uncovered. I could go to it right now, and I could go and get it. But if it does allow the aliens onto the island, then that means that we've opened up 2 fronts rather than just having the single front that we've got right now. I do not want to do that. I live in perpetual fear of these creatures. I do not want them coming any closer to us than we've absolutely got to have them. So, desert farming, swamp farming 1, or temperate farming 1. Any of these that I go for will have 64 alien plant life samples. But if I go for one of these, I need to stay the course and research just those. So I'm going to leave that. I'm not going to get involved with that until we can get down and we know that we can open these. Because basically what that will end up giving us is extra swamp gardens, which would be really, really nice. I would like to be able to do that. Alienated fertilizer. Not sure how we get alienated fertilizer. I don't really know. That's a future thing that we're not going to worry about. So green electronics, that has got to be one of the next main things that we want to go for. So I'm going to start that research right there. We've got a lot that then we will be wanting to do with those green electronics. That is quite a significant step forward. Now, I want to be able to get a belt through here. I can put one there like that. And that will go here. Like that. To get that belt through here, I can't go that way. So that one, again, that's going to have to go there and then onto there like that. I need more landfill. I've got some landfill. Okay, we've got enough landfill to be able to do this. So that one's got to go, and then that one can go over there instead. I can bring the belt over this way and drop it down there like that, so that we've now got ammunition coming down through here. Now that isn't going to stop the aliens getting through. Hopefully those bits there will stop the aliens getting through. That's the kind of hope, is the aliens won't be able to make their way around all of this. So I need to put there a little piece of landfill like that. And then that can go there. That one's got to be lifted. It cannot go there. It can go here and over there like that. So then this belt can't go through that bit. But there is a way that I can do it without... I want to add the minimum amount of landfill possible. Especially on these little bridges that we've got. Now, I can't do anything about that one. I've got to put an extra bit of landfill, but I can bring that one over here, and then down that way, over, and then down that way, and then I go with that one. Right, that's got to go there, so I've got to add in a little piece of landfill on here. So what have we got? We've got to put a piece of landfill there to fill out that corner, and a piece of landfill there to allow me to put another one of them under, but I've still got some gaps on this thing all the way through, so that one will go there, and then this one here we'll do another point going underneath. That one will go there like that. Get rid of that big stone, 24 stone on there, and then I need to get it over here. We need to kind of get it around that bit. So how are we going to do this? You can go there like that, and then this one can drop down here. And now I'm kind of running out of these, except that one's got to move over a bit. So you're going to have to go over by one more. You'll go like that. There we go. Right. And if I bring you all the way down here, if I put one there, that can go underneath like that. Chop down this tree. Get that out of the way. Chop down a few more of these trees. There. Like that. A little bit more here. And over this side. Right, now this is where it's going to be difficult. Is getting down across this bit, because I can't just go and do that with the transport belts. I'll have to sort of do something different. But what I'm thinking is I'm actually going to do it a little bit separate. So we'll remove those trees there. Take that one while I'm at it. And instead what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. I'm going to put an underground belt right there, and then that one is going to go to that point. Right? So we will take landfill, which is going to go here and here like this. It's going to go in a double. So then that one will go there and there. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge, continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.